Hey, what's going on? YST here. Welcome back to another raid video. Today we're going to be covering a champion that's been well overdue to showcase on my channel. That is the one and only Biggin. He is an absolute tank. He can get through so many waves in this game. He can farm the nightmare campaign, the normal campaign, the brutal campaign, wherever you want to take him, he can absolutely destroy that. He's also really good in the spider's den for progression and just trying to get through dungeon content in general. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so yeah, as I said in the intro, I use this guy as my campaign farmer. He does it in 7 to 8 seconds, and he can also go through the nightmare campaign and help you grind some XP in 12-6 nightmare if that's where you want to farm. But definitely a very overall great champion, and let's get into his kit. So guys, Biggin is one of those champions that you don't even really have to book, which is really good. So if you're struggling on books and you don't want to really focus on him, you don't have to. He's going to be amazing regardless, but if you want to get extra damage output, definitely a champion that's worth the books, guys. But you can get extra 25% damage here, you can get an extra buff chance here, and you can also get some cooldowns on this A3. But let's just go into the kit first before talking about that. So on the A1, attacks one enemy and then attacks all enemies one time if the first attack is critical. So definitely put a 100% crit rate on this champion if you want to make full use of the A1 becoming an AoE after that single target. Very important, 100% crit rate, get it on him. And then on the A2, attacks all enemies, has a 30% chance of placing a stun debuff for one turn. You can get this up to a 50% chance to stun. That's really good, guys. And then also has a 50% chance of placing a 50% decreased accuracy debuff for 2 turns. Decreased accuracy, very underrated, even in places like the Doom Tower. Could come in really clutch for you on your account depending where you are in the game. But very solid A2 there, and this one hits like a truck. A3 attacks all enemies 2 times and decreases the turn meter by 25% and has a 30% chance of placing a 30% decreased speed debuff for 2 turns, and you can get it down to a 5-turn cooldown. There's no extra buff chances, it's just damage, but cooldown wise, if you want to make full use of this turn meter manipulation, definitely book this one out. So damage here, we've got some buff chances here on the A2, and then we got some cooldowns on the A3. But as you can see, he's not just a nuker, he's a really good CC champion. So we got the stuns on A2 with some decreased accuracy, we got turn meter manipulation, and we got decreased speed, which is really good for places like the spider's den, and just other general progression in this game. So very solid overall, and an aura of increased ally accuracy in dungeons by 90. So if you're struggling on that Great Hall, or if you don't have the best accuracy banners, he's going to help you get through those dungeons with ease, adding to that accuracy by 90. So let's get into the gear now and what I used and why I used it. So we've got a double cruel set here, which ignores 5% of the enemy's defense and gets attack percent by 15% extra boost. So that's an extra 30% from there. And then we've also got a divine critical rate with a 15% HP self shield for 3 turns, which I like to have in case he gets nuked. It could just save him a little bit. But yeah, let's just get into the substats. So we've got triple roll speed here. Then we've got crit rate, crit damage, attack and resistance. We've got crit rate, crit damage again with a nice double roll speed here. Then we've got crit damage on the gloves, defense percent, speed and HP. It's not the best substats, but it is pretty good for the speed. And then we've got attack percent on the chest plate with some crit rate, speed, attack, HP percent. And guys, you could go attack percent on the boots if you can't reach the high attack in like normal stats or gear sets. But today I put speed boots on because that's how I like to rock my Biggin. And then after the attack percent where I've reached, I do kind of see diminishing returns. So where I'm sitting at with a 4700 attack is where I want to sit at with this champion. Then we've got accuracy here. Once again, if you don't want to make full use of the debuffs and you just want to go full offense build, you could argue that attack is the way to go. But I've got accuracy today because I want to showcase his debuffs for you guys. Then we've got crit damage on the amulet. Still room for improvement here. We can go for a 6-star, but I've only got a 5-star today. Then we got an attack blood shield ring with a triple attack percent and a 6% glyph substat. This here is almost like a chest plate, whopping substats there. And then overall stats, we've got 38,000 HP, 4,700 attack. As I said before, the more I put this up, I kind of wanted to focus more into crit damage then attack percent once I go above 4,500. But each to their own. If you want to put extra attack, you go for it, do what you feel is best. This is purely a guide on how I like to use my Biggin. And then 204 speed here, 100% crit rate, 240% crit damage, and a 200 accuracy, which is where we want to be in all of the dungeons up to stage 20. And then Masteries, we've got the offense tree, heading down to Helm Smasher, which ignores 25% of the enemy's defense at a 50% chance. Then we got the defense tree, heading down into Retribution because the counterattacks of an AoE champion, they work really good when they proc and you can potentially kill your opposition. So very good masteries here. But if you want to go full accuracy and you want to make full use of his turn meter manipulation, decrease speed, decrease accuracy, definitely go to support tree if you're struggling on accuracy. So let's take him into some areas of the game, see how much he can smack, and let's get into it. So let's throw him into brutal 12 free campaign and see how quickly he can do it in. Alright, let's put this down to our 1 speed. It's already there. So that's his A2, guys. We hit a 43,000 and we're also ignoring defense with that cruel set. Then A3, that's the decreased turn meter one. It usually hits twice, but because he's hitting so hard, he only has to do it once. And then this is the A1 here. Once again, absolutely penetrated our opponent and we did it in 14 seconds, but that was on a 1 speed, so let's just put it up to a 2 speed and see how fast he can do it. Alright, let's just start it. Put it straight on a 2 speed now. So right through them, into the A3, and then A1 AoE, because we got the 100% crit rate, and we did it in 9 seconds, but the fastest I've seen him do it is 7 seconds, so it kind of just works on animation, and sometimes you see 7, sometimes you see 8, but that's how it works. So let's head into Nightmare campaign now. 12-6, because 12-3, I don't know why, this one here is just really tough, and the HP of the champions are really high, but if you want to farm Nightmare campaign, definitely head down into 12-6 and make full use of it here. So come on, Biggin, show them what you can do. He gets through it pretty well as well. So look, we got the stuns, we got decreased accuracy. I believe it's around 20 seconds or so. Not too bad, but he's never in jeopardy to die. This is 100% if you build him in this way. But I kind of only do this on like champion training events, or if I want to get fast XP on a champion. 12-6 is definitely the place to go to get it done quickly. But of course, the energy that they ask for, very expensive. So come on, Biggin, we're at 30 seconds here. Alright, hopefully one more AoE should do it. Or maybe one more AoE. Oh, come on, Kaimar. There we go. 36 seconds, not too bad at all. He wasn't in jeopardy to die, and we got 850,000 damage. So is he viable for Nightmare campaign? Yes, he is. So let's head into the dungeons now. Look what I've done for you guys. I've made the build that a lot of people like to do with their Battle Khazars and Gerp Tucks, just to showcase damage a little bit more. But we've also implemented Roxham into this team today, because at the time of recording this video, there is a 10x event up, so if you pull a Roxham, we can hopefully showcase a little bit of him in this video as well. So let's get into it. How much damage can you do, Biggin? Let's put this down to our 1 speed. Actually, we do it 2 for the setup. So we put the Veil on with the Duchess, we're going to put the Poisons up, and then we're going to get decreased defense and weaken with Roxham. Then we're going to put the Poisons on ourselves with our Gerp Tuck Moss speed. Put it down to a 1 speed. Okay, is there any kind of camera angle I could do to go to the side? I guess not, but let's do it. 113,000 on that Horden there. Look at that HP, guys. Almost chunked through them with a 1-shot. Potentially, if you book this champion up, that could be an instant obliteration, but today we hit 113,000, but let's back this out and go into the A3 next. Okay, so same setup again. Let's just put it on auto, because I believe they'll do it anyway. Alright, Poisons. Then we get decreased defense and weaken out. Then we get the Poisons up again. And then let's try the A3 now. This is the tummy and manipulation one, and it hits them twice. So what's that? 56,000, 58,000. So almost 100,000 on everyone there. Really nice. And let's just head into the A1 next. Okay, so turn number 3. Let's do it again. Poisons with Battle Khazar. I'm not sure what he does with his AI, so let's just do decreased defense and weaken manually. Poisons on ourselves. And let's do it. A1. Who should we target? Horden? Let's do it. 60,000, then around 50 to 60,000 on everyone else. So overall, guys, very solid. And I'm going to let this one play through and see how much damage you could do towards the end. So there we have it, guys. We did it in 3 minutes, not the fastest time at all. My Battle Kazar is tuned for Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss, so he's not going at some extreme speeds. It's something like 205 or something. But yeah, you can see here 1.8 million on the damage of Biggin. Definitely the MVP, and definitely worth using in any kind of progression in the dungeons, especially if you can't reach the increased accuracy requirements. And that aura is really nice, and he can help you do decreased speed and decreased turn meter and stuns. Lots of things that this guy brings, and most of all, he can smack for you. And guys, if you pulled this Roxham, do not sleep on him, especially if you have other kind of Veil champions. He's really solid. He puts decreased defensive weaken, he puts Veil on himself, he hits pretty hard, like 100,000 sometimes. Definitely a very solid champion, and I personally booked him up. If you want to see a part 2 on Roxham, I will do it, but I'll throw a card above the screen of a showcase that I did quite a while back when I first created my channel. But I use him absolutely everywhere, so definitely use him in other areas of the game. But let's head into the Spiders Den now. Okay, so in the Spiders Den, I don't really care about winning this one. I just want to showcase his kit. So let's just get into this. I'm going to manual it. Alright, so Roxham, once again, we're here. So if you're in the Spider, you can put decreased defensive weaken on. If you wanted to do that, you don't even need the AoE if you're just targeting the Spiderlings. But then here, so we got the stun. Let's see how many we can get off. Look at that, guys. We've got quite a lot of stuns there, and he's not even booked up to a full chance. So, and we got the decreased accuracy on loads of the Spiderlings, so we can reduce the amount of poisons that our champions are taking. But then we could just get some Heart Seekers out here. We might win it, I don't know. Then let's just reset our skills. Okay. We got that shield ring for Cold Heart here, which is pretty fun to watch. It's like a miscreated monster shield. But yeah, let's just put another decreased defensive weaken out. Now it's on an AoE. And which one? We did the stun first, right? Let's do the A3 next. Decreased speed and turn meter manipulation. Look at that, guys. All the turn meters drop down. The spider's gone all the way down to here. And then you can go again and smack again. So we go through here. Finish him off. Okay, so we did manage to win this one. So there we go. We did it in 1 minute. Of course, I was manualing it. It could have been a lot faster. But 1.4 million damage, and also that A1 is really nice. And if you don't want to put him in a damage kit, you could potentially put him in like a CC kit, like a daze, a stun, frost sets. Lots of ways that you can use this guy, but definitely very viable in the Spiders Den. Okay, so let's have some fun in the arena now and see how many people we could take on. Shall we try to take out this whole lobby? Alright, so we're going to do these 10 battles here. I did say I'll do a lot more arena stuff in my videos, and a lot of you guys did want to see that, so Sinestha's not even really built. This is mainly just to showcase Biggin, so let's get into it. Alright, let's just put this down to our 1 speed. Ally attack. Let's see what we can do. Look at that. Instant obliteration. We are going to put him in some decreased defense after this and see how much extra hard he can hit. Look, we got a stun off there on our Valkyrie. Finished him off with Sinestha. Very nice to watch. Let's just do a few more blender teams. We'll put it on some 2 speeds. Yeah, he's definitely viable for these blender compositions if you don't have like a skull crown to go with your Sinestha. Just like me. Smiley, if you're watching, don't take the mick out of me, alright? Come on. Alright. Got through that one. Rotos. Let's see if we can get through you. There is a Mountain King, which is the negative affinity, but who cares? Hopefully you can get through this anyway. Look at that, guys. Alright, so we're getting some weak off hits here, but doesn't really matter because there's only 1 champion remaining. We should be able to finish him off. There we go. Finished off the Mountain King. I'm kind of committed to finishing off this leaderboard here. Alright, let's clear this one next. Come on. Oh, we got the weak hit. Why did you target him for? Alright, we came through to round 2. We got a stun off on the sill. Get the A1 with Sinestha there. I really do need to rebuild my Sinestha. She is absolutely terribly built. A lot of moving around gear when you're doing content, guys, believe me. Alright, got through that Kandrathon. Next one. Alright, after this we're going to switch up the composition. Let's go. Oh, just about. There's a lot of shields in that one. But he came through with the round 2. Finished them off here with the Arbiter. Smack them down. Alright, so we got the sister and the 2 brothers. Let's do it. This is going to be fun to watch. Look at the size of them, guys. I do kind of wish, Polarium, if you're watching, make a brother skill with Ignatius and Biggin. I would love to see it. In the comment section below, let me know what kind of things you'd like them to do. I would love to see it one day because they definitely need some kind of brother skill in this game. I know they're not a couple, but come on, let's do it. It'll be a lot of fun to watch. Increase attack. Then we're gonna get the defense break with our Ugo. And here we go, A2. Woohoo! 85,000. Let's go. Let's just smack you up. Alright, so family in arms, 215,000 there. Who else can we find for our next opposition? Alright. I don't like anyone on this list here. Let's kill you all. Alright. Oops. They just want to do everything for me. Alright, shall we do the decreased term meter this time? Let's do it. Oh, we didn't have the decreased defense on there. Just put some HP bands out. He's not built for damage at the moment, but if you want to see a part 2 of Ignatius, definitely let me know because I really love that champion and he is fully booked on my account, so he's definitely due a showcase. Got through that one. Alright, let's try this one next. Ooh, a Rule the Huntmaster. I've not seen him in play yet. Let's have a look at him. Take off auto. Same kind of deal. Defense break. Damn, we're getting so many weak hits. This is why Madame Ceres is really good for this. Okay, so this time let's try the A1. We did the other ones first, right? Okay, so 30,000, not too bad. Just get some HP burns out. Just click auto now. Let them finish them off. Getting some weak hits on this Romero here. That's Romero, right? I can't see under that flame. Oh god, everyone here is negative affinity. Come on. One more good hit, we should be good. Or not. Come on. And we got there in the end after 50 seconds of play. Come on, guys. There we go. Oh my god. Swift Perry, you gotta be kidding me. On a Romero. What are you thinking? He's out here to troll me, guys. Come on, take a turn. Oh my gosh. Remind me not to go up against another Romero. Where's your Juliana? Come on. Alright, who else is there? Let's just take on this one next. Ugo, you're gonna have to come out because you're not doing very well to us against... Oh, see, we don't want to get no decreased defense on Manaya, so definitely Madame Ceres, you're gonna have to sub in. Get over here. Alright. Let's just remove all that nasty stuff. Oh, Ignatius, you're about to get smacked by your little bro. Let's go. Alright, so 82,000 now on the Elhain. Boom. And then back to the drawing board with the negative affinity. I'm getting kind of carried away with getting some points here. Alright, who's this? The last one on the drawing board. Let's go. Of course, decreased defense. Shall we go through the A3 this time? Oh god, don't lie. Oh my god, that was very clutch. Come on. The A2 does hit the hardest, but let's reduce their term meter. We don't want Lysandra to step in. Alright, so we get through them with a nice 60,000 on everyone with the double hit. Finish them off. Nice and easy. Very fun to use, guys. So, guys, another way that I like to use them is in my current defense team. Well, I've just got a victory there 22 minutes ago. Sorry, Mihaly, for making you go through that with your big gun. He's using the Ugo as well. But yeah, I put him in kind of like a go second team in that defense mastery. So if he survives that first hit with the support of everyone else on my team, he's going to be able to go through and completely obliterate my opponents. Which you can see Mihaly seeing that other side of that. But let's just go into one final team here. So let's just go into this one, I guess. Let's take out you and you. Okay, so this is going to be the final team that we hit today. Let's get into it. Let's just penetrate that Siphi. Let's get rid of her. Alright, so ally attack. Completely got through that Siphi there. And then let's just remove that from you. And finish you off. Then Longbeard's going to try and finish us off here. Let's increase our turn meter. Fly through with the A2 here. Complete wipeout with the 61,000 there on that skull crown. So as you can see in the arena, absolute tank. So yeah, that's going to be all for the video, guys. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And I didn't really want to pull a lot of shards on today's video or over this weekend because as you can see and I showcased in this video, I've got a Roxem and I've got a Big Un. And who else is there? I've got a Norog. The only one would be a Warlord. But Aos to Remember is in the works of doing a full guide, but I'll put a card above the screen of him in an Ultra Nightmare composition. I've got this 2 hut guy. I don't have Dr. Pierced, and I don't have Clod. But, okay, let's just do one Void Shard to end it off. Warlord? Of course not. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace.